met Josh by strolling through the ground, and like this brother right here seemed like he kind of knowledgeable, and he's speaking a language I can comprehend. So I contacted him, let him know I was trying to pursue this freedom, as they call it. I was like, I'm trying to pursue something. I need to get a hold of something. He was like, I was like, I'm lost. He was like, well, join my group and you should be found. You'll find yourself. He put it some way like that. And I was like, okay. So I joined this group. But before I joined this group, I was in a little trouble with the so-called policy enforcers. So I went to court the first time. It was like arraignment, whatever. I've been studying for a couple months, and the judge, she didn't want to hear me at all, so she told me to be quiet. So my second day of court, second time in court, it was like, I was like, what is the unnaturing cause of this? He was like, we're not going through that circus with you today. I was like, wow. So he was like, you gonna plead guilty or not guilty? I pled guilty. So now I talked to my lawyer. He like, no, the judge contacted me, the court contacted me and said you need to get your DNA to the court when we come in for sentencing. I was like, no. He was like, okay, I'll let him know. He came back. He was like, well, the judge said he gonna tack on a two to 5, something like that, for a refusal. I was like, what? Driving on license, driving on insurance. He gonna tack on 2 to 5. Oh, to what? Anyway, I said, okay, tell him I will give him DNA. So he said, I would too. My lawyer was like, did you do something that you want to find out about? I was like, no, I ain't did nothing, but still, tell him I'll do it. So I go in for sentencing. The judge was like, you got anything to say before I sentence you? I was like, yeah, Your Honor. He was like, what you gotta say? I was like, what branch of government are you working up under today? He was like, what's the relevance of that? What's the relevance of that? I was like, you're not gonna take my liberty, justice, happiness, or freedom from me. He was like, okay then, think real closely before you say the next thing, and talk to your attorney too before you respond to this one. Pay this fine, and you don't gotta see me no more. No. Look, I ain't looking at my attorney. I just elbowed him. Like, that's what I wanted anyway. I wanted a way out besides probation, my DNA. I didn't want to give that up. And I wanted a way out, wanted some type of remedy besides probation, whatever it was going to give me. I was not going to let that go that away. So I didn't let that go that way. So I asked him. He was like, pay this fine. I said, sure. Took the fine and had a good day. Thank you, Josh. We call him Prophet. That's my guy. You asked me for this video. That's what I got. And I'm steady learning, steady studying. And once I get more results, I will share.